What up, YouTube? YouTube! What up, boys? Well, today is not gonna be an install video, but I got something in the mail today. It's a big package, one of my biggest purchases on the channel. It's like second or third biggest compared to my S4 Turbo, because that was probably the biggest, actual biggest purchase I did. But now this is my second biggest, and this is gonna change the game of my interior, boys. Let's see, let's crouch down. Corbeau seats, bruh. I just got some racing seats, and oh man, you guys get excited for this one, because I'm not excited to install the driver's side seat, because you know they have a lot of electric stuff I need to take off and bypass the airbags, etc., which I've done on my Speed 3, so it's not gonna be anything really different. What up, you guys? Well, it is the next day. We're about to install my passenger side racing seat in. It's probably the easiest side, so it's the side I'm gonna do. And because I forgot to get hardware to install the racing seat onto the bracket, I have 4 screws from my previous racing seat, so I'm gonna use that for the passenger side. So today we might just do the passenger side, maybe the driver's side. We'll kind of figure out if I have the hardware. If not, I'm gonna have to wait a few days, get those parts ordered in, and then get the driver's side in. But basically, first things first, plastic pieces I kind of pull right off here. And once you pull those plastic pieces off, you'll have four 14mm screws. One right here, and 2 on that side. So let's take those plastics off, take those screws off, and then once you take off all the 4 bolts, you'll flip the seat, and you're only gonna have 2 sensors plug off. Once you do that, you're gonna take the seatbelt bolt off, which is a 14mm as well. And then once you take off the seatbelt, you can take off the whole seat. We got the Corbeau seat right here that I haven't really showed you yet. Thankfully, it does come with hardware. As you can see, they do come with hardware. So let's put on the seat bracket onto the Corbeau seat and go from there and connect it. With the OEM seat, I'm fiddling with this because this connects to one of these connectors and then it connects to the airbag. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to bypass all this stuff right here to bypass it for these 3 connectors, because there's this one on this side and then this one on this side. And I'm pretty sure this is the sensor of how close the seat is. And then these 4 sensors right here are everything for the airbag. So I'm gonna have to see if I can bypass any of this crap. And I need to connect this somehow so seatbelt light doesn't keep on turning on. But let me figure that out later. We're gonna put the seat on. Okay, guys, so got the Corbeau seat in there. It's real low compared to the OEM seat, so I'm gonna have to put spacers on that one, which is cool because on the Speed 3 I did have spacers on that one as well, so I didn't have to buy extra ones. I might have to buy extra ones for this one, but that's pretty much it. Basically, you'll take those 2 sensors off, the 4 bolts off. I already said this before. There's this 14mm right here for the seatbelt. And another thing is this one right here. I just kind of connected it right at the bottom of the harness right here. I tried to connect it right here to the side, but that wasn't gonna work out, so I just put it right here because the seatbelt connects to the OEM bracket, and then there's no like another place to put it, so I just kind of put it right here. If you have any more info on this, let me know. And then let's see if I can get the push the seat forward. Right here is this thing that connects. These two connect to like some sensors on the sides. Let's see. Then what I did was connect the seatbelt little bracket here. I connected it back to this thing. As you can see, this connects back to this, and I've connected this one in. And then this is gonna be the airbag right here. I'm pretty sure I can bypass this right here. I'm not sure if I need to have this connected to one of the seat sensors or if I can bypass that. But I have this just kind of laying right here. I'm gonna start the car and kind of see what it does. Okay, for the driver's seat, I got these, which are just spacers and longer nuts. I would take these four off, keep them somewhere safe if I ever need them. But basically, I'm gonna put spacers on to the driver's side because I'm short. I'm 5'7", and I need the spacers. Hopefully, I'm not sitting too low with the spacers on, because in the Speed 3, honestly, I still sat pretty low, which I don't like. I like sitting upwards. It just gives me more confidence of how I drive. And there you guys have it. I got the seat bracket onto the Corbeau seat. As you can see, it's a longer screw with just a spacer, just to give an inch lift. That helps out a lot. And yeah, so now I need to take off those 4 plastics, take off the 4 bolts. I don't know if it's just 2 sensors on the driver's side, because this side is electric powered, but we'll go from taking the 4 bolts off, and then going from there. So once I get all those bolts off and the plastic pieces off, we'll go from there. We almost done, boys. Okay. So basically the driver's side's the same thing. You'll just take off the 4 bolts, push this upwards. As you can see, there's that airbag sensor, and then whatever that sensor is probably the electronics for everything. So I'm gonna take those 2, take out the whole seat, and just kind of show you exactly what I pulled off from the passenger side, and figure out all this wiring later down in the future. It's weird. I can connect this one back, bypass this one, something like that. I'm not too sure, but basically I'm just gonna take all these wiring stuff off and just save it for next time I figure out how to actually bypass the whole airbag stuff. So for now, let's get the Corbeau seat in and go from there. Okay, guys, so basically this is the next day. I was editing my YouTube video and totally forgot that I installed the whole seat. Basically, I got these 2 bolts to line up, this back one, but this one right here was not going in. Basically, what I had to do was go to Home Depot. Went to buy this expensive ass thing, basically a stepper drill, and grind a bigger hole. This tool alone was about $80 something, because it's titanium, aluminum, strong metal. I'm gonna return it because I want to keep it, but for $80, man, you know how much I can use that $80 for other shit. So basically, let me move this seat upwards. Everything aligned on the passenger side seat, but on this seat, you can see kind of the metal shavings. I just kind of had to shave off, just make a bigger circle. And once I got it big enough, it aligned, and then got it up on there. Still have the airbag light. I got some resistor ohms, 2.4 ohm resistors that I'm waiting in the mail. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Just had to grind a little bit on that, and I got them seats in, boys. shit looks dope. Sorry for the mess. Here's another video I'm gonna do soon. If you guys don't know what it is, leave a comment down below and guess what it could be. That would be my next video. And then probably my oil catch can. I said I would install it, but man, I'm just lazy. Don't want to get underneath the car on my back and do that whole headache, which I have small hands, so it shouldn't be that hard. I just been postponing that. And I did have to get extra hardware, because the hardware I had for the old catch can was for the Speed 3, not the Speed 6. So I got my hardware right here. And yeah, so I'm in my seats, boys. These things are, oh, I already had one on the Speed 3, so I already knew exactly what the quality was. But man, these seats are sick, bro. They're worth it. I think they're worth it. You know, as a car enthusiast, you sit in your car seat for way too long, and these things are comfortable, and the height isn't too bad. Isn't as bad as the Speed 3 was, and man, I'm loving them. But that's pretty much it, y'all. That was the car seat install. I still have to get those airbag lights off. I'll make an update video on it. But other than that, that's pretty much it, y'all. See you guys till the next time, and peace out.